If you're feeling broken right now, feeling like you've lost everything, feeling like there's just absolutely no way that I'm gonna make it out of this, don't give up. This is actually the last time and the last minute and the last moment that you want to give up. This is literally where diamonds are created. Have you guys ever noticed that the most successful people tend to be the most broken ones? And what does that mean? When I say broken, they might not be broken today, right? They might not be broken after they've made it, after they've become successful, after they've hit their goals because they've done the work. But what's the difference between somebody who got there and somebody who didn't? There is a common trait that most people who've actually made it out, who've actually hit those goals, and most of them have been broken in one way or another. And now look, broken, I don't mean like they were just poor broke. I don't mean that their parents abused them. I don't mean that, they were homeless at some point. It means everything. Everything that you can possibly think from broken, from emotionally broken, psychologically broken, emotionally broken, spiritually broken, energetically broken, any type of broken that you can possibly think of. Think about the 10 closest people to you. And if you pay attention, you will notice that we are all broken in one way or another. All of us. But most people, the average person, just ignores it, right? They pretend like it's not there. They move on with their lives. They do what they got to do and they heal. But what if you can use that brokenness? What if you can use that energy and actually use it as rocket fuel? I believe that the most successful people have done that in one way, shape, or form. I've done it myself. And sometimes we are aware when this is happening. Sometimes we can see consciously why we are pushing through, why we continue doing what we're doing, regardless of how hard it is, because we just have this inner knowing, this inner belief that I need to make it out. That I need to prove somebody wrong, that I need to do it for my mom, that I need to do it because I'm destined to do it. The list is infinite. The list is endless. And that reason, it doesn't really matter because that reason is different for everybody. And at the end of the day, we don't truly know why we're here. At the end of the day, we don't really know what our purpose is. We might have an idea, we might learn a thing or two, and maybe some of us are actually aligned to what we get to do. And I hope that each of you that's watching this finds that, because that's what I'm seeking. That's what I'm looking for. I'm constantly, today, where I'm at in life today is I'm constantly seeking, can I live my life with purpose to actually make a difference in this world? And not just that, but is it my true purpose? Is it actually big enough? Is it actually transformational enough? Can it actually impact billions of people? I believe that each of us has the ability to not only figure out what that is, but once we actually do it, it's a snowball effect that completely transforms the world. My purpose here will impact 1 million. Her purpose will impact another 1 million. Your purpose will impact another 1 million, and on and on and on. It's like this trickle effect. But sometimes, some of us choose not to. But what if you did? What if you found the fuel to actually make it happen? And maybe that's the issue. Maybe that's the problem, is that you haven't identified that fuel. Maybe you don't even realize that it's there. Maybe you're just ignoring it. Or maybe you know that it's there, but you can't quite pinpoint it because there's so many distractions happening out in your life. But what if you can clean out your desk, start from an open slate, blank open mind, and just dig and look for that trigger. Look for that pain, find it and use it to help the world, right? Not to go out and make millions of dollars, but because maybe those millions of dollars are going to impact somebody in one way, shape, or form. There's not a single person that I know who's made a lot of money, or there's not a single person that I know who's become successful that has had some type of trigger, some type of anchor that just continuously keeps pushing them to go further and further and further. And you know what's crazy? That anchor doesn't have to be that pain either. That anchor can be anything that you want. So even if you don't want to use that, even if you're not aware of that, or maybe you don't have anything, find and build an anchor, an internal subconscious anchor that when you think about it, when you remember, you snap your fingers and you just go. I guarantee you that if you can figure that out, and if you can find that, because there are ways to create that for your own, you will accomplish everything you've ever wanted. And I will leave you guys with that. I'll say it one more time. Build an anchor that will absolutely trigger you to move positively, to create the outcome that you are destined to create. That is all I got for you guys today, and I will catch you on the next video. Peace out.